What's good, creatives? This is Mitchell Dumlau, and today I'm going to show you a really quick tutorial on how to light a cooking content video as well as a top-down video. So what we have right here is actually a pretty affordable setup. Well, kind of, relatively affordable, but kind of like a very DIY setup with a professional light. I'm using a Kino-Flo 4-bank, and that's actually a very cinematic professional film light. If you don't have that, we can also use our LED lights. What I've used before in the past are newer LED lights you can get on Amazon, 3 for about $250. And right behind me, you're gonna see Nassim right here. And she is the food stylist. You always need to get a food stylist. The food stylist is there to really help prep the dishes, look at the recipe, figure out how to make it beautiful, how to make it nice, also how to basically cook the video or cook the recipe on video. And usually stylists don't dress up the set, but Nassim's pretty cool. She knows how to dress up the set. You use actually a production designer for that. And so I have a Panasonic GH5 that's up right there on a backdrop stand. You get a backdrop stand, you get a clamp that goes onto the backdrop stand, and then once the clamp is on, you put your camera on there. You connect I would say a DC adapter so that your camera doesn't shut off. You don't have to change batteries. The angle that you have up top, you want to keep it consistent or else you're just going to start shifting. So find the adapter online so that you don't have to change batteries throughout the shoot. Your HDMI cable that comes out of the camera goes into an Atomos Ninja Inferno, or you can use a monitor, whether it's a TV or a computer monitor. From there, the food stylist can actually look at the monitor and actually see the motions that she's doing with her hands to make it look really nice and crisp for the top-down video. Now, that's really the top-down video portion. So you can do that with a backdrop stand. You can use that. You can do that with a backdrop stand that people use for photography backdrops, and then you get a clamp for your camera. I'll include all the details below. The camera gets on the clamp. The camera then has an HDMI out to an Atomos Ninja Inferno or some kind of external monitor so that the food stylist and yourself can see the whole process of the top-down video. So you press record on that, and then you have your front camera. Now we're gonna have a whole cooking show or tutorial. So we're gonna mic up Nassim with a lavalier mic, which I'm using right now, and that's gonna be going into a Panasonic GH5. That GH5 is gonna have a kind of like a wide angle lens. I'm actually choosing an 18-35 Sigma lens, and I'm putting it around 24-35. This way she can look at that camera and it's gonna be her going through the steps. And up top is a top-down camera. It's gonna capture all of the cooking steps from above. And really when it comes to the rest of the video, it's gonna be Nassim talking to the camera. I'm gonna be directing. I'm gonna have a third camera to the side where I'm gonna be filming with a long lens, a telephoto lens, so I can see the details of everything that she does with her motions in cooking the actual recipe. So the recipe is here, she's getting prepped, she's making sure everything is measured out in little cups and in little bowls. And then once we go through the whole process, I say action, we go through each single step. We make sure that the top-down camera is recording, the front camera is recording, my camera, the detail camera is recording, and we capture every single step in full detail from the top, from the front, and then from the side with a long telephoto lens. So I'm gonna show you the finished product right after this video so you can see how we did it. And that's kind of it. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, hit me up below at the information in the description, and like, subscribe, and share if you like this. So appreciate it. Thank you.
Welcome back to JWU Culinary Lab Studio. I'm Nassim, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a hollandaise sauce. So the first step to the hollandaise sauce is to make a reduction. We have 6 ounces of white wine, 3 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, we have a bay leaf and 4 peppercorns, and that's all going to go into a saucepan. So next we're going to go over to the stove and we're going to reduce this mixture by half the volume. So once you've boiled your wine and vinegar down to about half the volume, you're going to take that mixture, you're going to strain it, and then you're going to put it in the fridge to cool completely. So the next step is we're gonna add a reduction and 5 ounces of egg yolks to another bowl. So the next thing you're gonna do is move this mixture over to a double boiler, and you're gonna whisk that until your mixture starts to ribbon and change color. Once your egg yolk mixture gets to that beautiful ribbon-like stage, what you're gonna do next is add 16 ounces of clarified butter heated to about 145, 155 degrees. And the best way to do that is over the stove in a saucepan, and you can use a little thermometer to check your temperature. And then we're gonna slowly pour that mixture into our egg yolk mixture to make our final hollandaise sauce. The final step to making your hollandaise sauce is going to be to add lemon juice. And you're going to want to do this to thin out your sauce to the desired consistency. And then you're also going to want to add salt and pepper, white pepper specifically, to season up your sauce. That's how you make a hollandaise sauce. Thanks for watching JW Culinary Lab Studio. Contact us if you have any questions, and stay tuned for our next video.